Oh, it's so fun to watch. Raptors, can we say this, are heading to the NBA Finals. Yeah. First time ever in franchise history. No one's more excited than one young man.
Raptors superfan Nav Bhatia is here.
He's here. Yeah.
Nav, I want to say congratulations to you too, because you've been a tried and true for how many years?
24 years without missing a minute of a Raptors game in Toronto.
Not one, not ever.
Not a minute. Started from the bottom, Nav. Now we're here.
We are, when I'm there, I'm there.
Yeah.
Now I do miss in between a little bit now, because if I have to see some kids or something who are handicapped or something, I have to take off. But I've never been away from a minute of a game.
And I was reading about that. You bring some of these kids to the games too, don't you?
Yes, I'm
so
blessed
incredible
to do that, yes.
That's
now,
the one thing a lot of people don't talk about. We know you're the
it.
super fan, but you do some incredible work in the community.
Yeah,
as well.
if you, when you get a chance, because we got to, we got to talk about the Raps this in. But if you get to know about Nav's journey here in Canada, it's unbelievable. It's a true Canadian and Toronto story, and this guy gives back so much to so many people. So we thank you for that. That moment, because there's an Instagram video that you put up, and you just seem to be taking it all in when it was official that the Raps were going to the NBA Finals. What was going through your mind?
You know what? I was excited, but I have to be honest with you. Even now, I'm trying to absorb that we are in the NBA Finals.
Absolutely.
You know what, Nav? I know you always throw your towel up to try and distract the other team when they get the free throws going, but they said you got to cut that out because it works too well. You don't want to get blamed like Drake does, right?
I don't want to be fined either, because I can't afford the fines.
You might have to miss a game because of the fine.
With the ticket prices, you can't afford the fine right now. You need them for the tickets.
Now, in the beginning, they were handling us because there was a ton of three-pointers and everyone was worried. We were down by 15, and then even with Kawhi on the bench, they came through. The team came through. What did it feel like in those final painstaking minutes that took forever because they kept timing out and adding millifractions and milliseconds to the game? What did it feel like when it all finally happened in there?
Well, it was a relief, and it was like a ridiculous thing to say, but we won the NBA Eastern Conference for the first time.
And we won it convincingly, because I mean, we got hammered in game 2, we blew game 1 to a degree, and then 4 in a row. One was a blowout, but those other ones with the comebacks, that showed some character.
That tells us that we are ready for Golden State now. We have figured it out. Our defense was very good during the last last quarter. Our defense was amazing, and also we had Giannis getting tired while Kawhi was resting. And then with 9 minutes left in the last quarter, Kawhi comes and takes over. And that's how we won the game.
And that's it. We see that. We've got Eastern Conference champs, like you said. It still sounds crazy to say out loud. NBA Finals also sounds crazy to say. NBA Finals, Steph Curry has a Toronto connection. He grew up here a little bit because his dad played here. What's your relationship with Steph? Because you've seen him over the years.
I've seen Steph when he was a little guy, and I've seen him practicing shooting three-pointers like a couple of 100 times in the warm-up and after the game. So Steph is a very good guy. He's an amazing family. All Curry family is an amazing family, but for that 48 minutes, there's no family affair there.
No,
like I said,
right.
before the 48 minutes, we are family. After the 48 minutes, family. But for that 48 minutes, they are our competition, and we are going to fight hard. And I hope Laurie takes care of Curry, and we are going to surprise them, because they are, I think, over rested right now. We have enough rest right now.
They got lazy legs.
We have 3 or 4 days, and our Kawhi will be rested, our players will be rested, and I believe we only need to do some planning and watching some videos of them when we played them, and I believe our coaches are amazing coaches, and we are going to come with a win.
Do you think Golden State's going to play a little bit harder because it's the possibility of losing to the first Canadian team ever?
Well, I think they're going to play hard. They have a lot of weapons. To say that it's going to be an easy, no. They have a lot of weapons with them. They have all those guys who can shoot 3, They have a good defender in Draymond Green. All these guys, they're amazing. They're champions. So to knock down the champions, it won't be easy, but it is doable.
Speaking of Draymond, I can't wait to see the two of you talk trash to each other because I think that's going to be great. So you know he's going to say something to you for sure.
You know what? Draymond is my friend.
I know, but you guys are on the court.
But during that time,
yeah.
I'm debating to throw the towel on him.
And maybe get the fine.
And
we got to talk about the trash as well because there was some nasty tweet sent towards you on Friday night by a Milwaukee fan, but other fans came to your defense and saying how great of a person you are. Talk about that situation and kind of what happened with that.
Well, you know, that was an unfortunate thing, and which happened. And the guy called me 2 days later because the day before, when I went to Milwaukee for Game 5, he saw me taking picture with our couple of hundred fans, you know, the Milwaukee fans, and I was chilling with them before the game. Like I said, before the game, we are brothers.
Yeah.
After, during the 48 minutes, we just compete. So anyway, he saw that, and I think he Googled me. He Googled my Instagram. He Googled all that, and next day he called me. So he called us on. He called me and asked for forgiveness. And you know what? We are Canadians. I'm a Sikh. It's forgiven and forgotten. And now I have told him that when I come to Milwaukee next season, I'm going to take him for a bite to eat with me. And that's all it is.
Break bread together,
you know
right?
what? We got to communicate with each other. And you know what? He is a big guy. Because it takes a big guy to ask for an apology.
And to admit you're wrong.
Make it wrong.
And your response on Twitter was beautiful.
Thank you very much. But I believe we have to keep communication. If we really believe that we want to make this world a better place, we got to do that. We got to communicate rather than fighting and saying wrong things. And also, I always believe when they go low, we go high. I'm a Canadian.
Yeah.
Yes, Nav Bhatia.
Except for Golden State right now, though. All bets are off on Golden
I
State.
told you already that. 48 minutes, there's no family, there's no love.
At superfan_Nav, keep the love coming. Thank you so much for representing us with such class as you do and with such heart. And everybody has to lay off Drake, too. All the hate for Drake is nonsense. He belongs there on the court, too.
Drake is very good for our Raptors and for our city and for our country, you know.
Yes.
So that's all good. A lot of love for Drake. He's doing an amazing job, and let him do what he does, and I'm going to do what I have to do under the
Throw the towel, bring the noise.
Oh, we can let it go.
Oh, don't throw that out.
Got it. I got it.
Wrong towel, wrong towel.
Okay, we're back.
So,
Get it together. Here we go.
Hey, there we go.
Okay.
okay, guys. Go Raptors, go. Go Raptors, go.
Yes, Marco.
Let's head upstairs to Mel.